Hello, my name is Alex Wolfenden, and I'm going to show you how to put a 600 cm carburetor on a 1984 Camaro. Some of the tools you will need is a flathead screwdriver and a 1/4 hex wrench. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, what you're looking at right now is the intake for a quadrajet manifold. But the problem is with the new carburetor that we're putting on is it is a 4-barrel carburetor. And what I will need to do is install an adapter kit, which you can get at any auto store. I got mine at AutoZone. Okay, for this part, with this adapter kit, you get a gasket that looks like this. It has the 2 big holes for the back end and the 2 small holes for the front end. So let's go ahead and put that on. Okay, once that is on, you can go ahead and put on the adapter. Make sure you line up the same holes with the gasket or else it won't work. Okay, now that's on. The adapter also gives you 4 screws. With these screws you can go ahead and put them in. And make sure they line up in the hole, or else they won't go down. Okay, after that you can screw them in. While you're screwing them in, you don't want to go all the way down to tighten one up all the way. You want to get it down so then it's snug, and then you go around and tighten in the other ones until they're snug. And then once you get them snug, you can go around to each one and tighten them a little bit more to make sure they're all nice and snug. Sometimes it's even a good idea to go in the cross pattern. Okay, after that you would put in the studs, but I already took the liberty of putting that in already. So then after that, you take the other gasket, which has 4 big holes, which the adapter made the 2 small holes bigger, so now they're all the same size. So now you will want to put that on. Okay, there we go. Now it's time to put the carburetor on. Okay, with this Edelbrock carburetor, before we put it on, we have to make sure there's going to be no vacuum leaks. And vacuum leaks happen when holes that are on the carburetor aren't plugged up that aren't going to be used, or something like that. And several of them is like this one right here. This small nipple right here is for an automatic transmission. Mine, on the other hand, is not. So we can go ahead and plug that up. You can plug it up with one of these little nipple covers that you get when you buy the carburetor. Okay? Another one is right here on the back. This is for automatic brakes. My automatic brakes come through the distributor cap, so we can go ahead and plug that up too. And this is the part where that 1/4 hex wrench comes in handy to put in this plug that also was supplied for you. Now you don't want to over tighten this, or else you could strip it out and cause a vacuum leak. Now that's it. Now that that's in, we can go ahead and put on this carburetor. Okay, Now that the plugs are in the carburetor, we can go ahead and put it on the mount. Okay, it's on. Now, you put on the washers you got from your kit. And you want to put that on each one of those screws. Okay, after you put those on, you're going to want to put on the nuts. That also came in that. Okay, now that those are on, we can get ready and put the gasket on here, followed by our air filter, okay? So let's do that next. Okay, so we're gonna take this gasket that we got and put it on around our carburetor, okay? Now that that's on, we put on our air filter. Okay, so there you have it. That's how you mount a carburetor on to a 1984 Camaro Z28 that had a standard quadrajet intake and transformed it into a 4-barrel intake for this nice Edelbrock 600 cm carburetor. Thank you.